Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. It's 12:04, so I guess it is afternoon. Feels like it's about 85. This morning it was soaking wet. There was so much dew. There was dew on the ground last night at 10 o'clock when I left for work. I walked the dogs outside, and my boots got wet from the grass. It was that wet, and it stayed that wet all night. Swung by the Woodville farm this morning on the way home and looked at some weed. There's no water standing. The ground seems to be, well, I couldn't put my heel in. It was not muddy. It's damp. But anyway, we're gonna get the combine and everything ready to go and head that way. So I called Dad first thing this morning and I said, well, I'm gonna take a nap. I got vacation day tonight, so I don't have to go in. So I'm gonna take a little nap. We're supposed to leave tomorrow morning for Mines and Meadows, but that's not gonna happen. So yeah, so they're still calling for rain tomorrow. So, but the wheat's getting good enough to go. It was soft this morning, but it'd be dry out now. Sunshine like this, there ain't much breeze, but with this sunshine and the grass is dry, so it's time to get going. So I'll catch up with you over there. All right, a little change of plans. We're gonna go across the road here from the house, Dad's. That way we can work the bugs out of it if anything happens. So Dad's got the header pulled out here already. We're gonna take the snoots out. They go up here, dividers. They go in here. He's got the straps. This piece of metal right here goes through and it holds the cutter bar up rigid, so it's flat, so it doesn't droop. When you're cutting beans, you want your cutter bar to float. When you're cutting wheat, you want it tied up. So, yep. Get the machine out and get her hooked up, and we'll go from there. All right, moved her over here in the driveway. Dad's got a combine out. Looks pretty simple, doesn't it? Line it up, pick it up. It's not. George will put the camera on him. He's going to do it the first try. Back up. Oh. You caught on something. Go forward a little bit. Oh, set her back down. You're not in the cradle. Up. Forward. Up. 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 Down. No, you're not in the cradle on this side. Go forward. Pick it up. Forward. Yeah, down. Too far. Now up. Now you got it. Okay, by taking it out of this slotted one here and putting it in this solid one here, it holds this up, just like them straps underneath. Yep. Now we can hook everything up. I got a PTO shaft on the other side to do. Then I'll have him back up in the grass, crawl underneath of it. But yeah, the hoses are all marked, so it's not hard to get put together. You just got to remember now for the lock, which is right here. Pull that forward, slide that in there, and then you got to push it back uphill. And then put a locking key. Latch it. Then we go around and do the same thing to the other side. Sorry about that. Kind of in an awkward position here. All right, let her down a little bit. back this trailer back up out of the way, and set the computer and we'll be good to go. So yeah, I put the camera down, but them snoots, they slide in here, dividers, slide in there and you tighten that 3/4 inch clamp down. So this goes out and parts the way, and then it's at an angle, so it kind of lays the crop that you're not harvesting out of the way. And this one's the opposite. This one always works its way out. I don't care how tight you tighten it, you can tighten that with an impact wrench and it works its way out. So we got a rubber strap back here holding on to it, and that does the trick. So let's go set the monitor up. Power on. AC fan. See if that feels like working. All right, so we need to go to field. Need to go up to 13. We need to clear everything. Grain, wheat, load is 1. You have to turn the key off, turn it backwards, a few seconds, turn it back on. Here to a little level of ground. There we go. Now you push the down button and hold it. 2, 3, and then back up. Now it's stopped. And then it continued on up. So we want to be in return to cut. So now if you bump it down, now you got to have the machine running. Bump it down. And speed the down up a little bit. And we're set. Automatic. blowing cold. Well, I don't know if you want to open it up or you want to take me home to get the semi. Or we can make a round and make sure everything's going to work. Alright. We're running. 90 bushel. 13.8 on the monitor. I don't remember, this monitor run pretty good on wheat, or is it moisture off a little bit?
Johnny got a good question there.
I know on corn, it's usually a point drier than what the monitor says. We got some down stuff here where it was double applied with the nitrogen, double seeded at the end of the. At least it's not flat on the ground. Some of it is, but I think a lot of it will be able to get under. Thistle patches though, they've been terrible. A lot of people having trouble with them this year. Problem is all them seeds. Those are all seeds blowing around. This will be corn next year. No, this is a hayfield. This will be clover. Alright, we'll see what's going on. Alright, went around the whole field and then cut the difference in between this field and the back field, and she's full. That's good. I know coming up through this AgriPro wheat and going down the other way, she was in the, it was bumping into the 90s. So let's take a look here and see if there's anything left of the heads. Well, see, there's one kernel in there. That one's empty. That one's empty. Straw's still a little wet. Actually, when I got over here and we were walking around in the grass, even though it was 1 o'clock at the time, the grass was still wet. Dewy last night, real dewy. I said that too. I mean, we got great sunshine to dry things out, but there's no breeze. Sunshine and a breeze, and she'd have been dry. But it is what it is. We got to get this off. They're talking about chance of rain tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So it's go time. So I'm gonna get the truck. Dad's letting the combine cool off a little bit. We're gonna go over and get the semi. He'll bring my pickup back. I'll get the semi over here parked. Then I'm gonna go get the grain cart hooked up, cleaned out, and ready to bring over here. Which of course means I'm gonna have to move the mini excavator to get Bertha out, but we'll do it. Then I gotta clean all the corn out of it that was left in it last fall. Ew. Garden hose. Get her hooked up, turn it on, let it run real slow. I got everything opened up on the bottom. So anyway, we'll see you then. checks out. Miss Tammy mowing the yard. Whew, it's hot in here. Roll the windows down. One thing I don't like about this, the windows don't go down all the way. But oh well. See you over there. Well, I wish I'd had you guys running. Of course, I didn't want to be embarrassed, but I just backed in on the blind side. First try. Like I say, I'd rather be lucky than good any day. All right, got her in there. Dad dumped the first load off. We changed the monitor to load number 2, and he's going to stay in this front part of the field. And then when he goes to the back part of the field, which is actually classified as a different field, then he'll go to a different load, and that's a different seed variety. So that way we'll get an average on both of them. There's our cornfield that got cooked. Roundup on non-Roundup corn, but you got all them stalks are still alive in there. So that's Roundup corn that was in my non-Roundup corn seed. I gotta make a phone call on that too. Anyway, I'm going back to get the grain cart hooked up, and because if that runs 80, which it's looking like it's very possibly could, it won't fit in one truck. It'll be 1,200 bushel, and you can't get 1,200 bushel of wheat in that truck. You can get 1,100. But it's really full, and I don't want to push it that full. So anyway, I'm going to get the grain cart. We'll get a nice, decent load in there, put the rest in the grain cart, and then come over to my place and get busy on that. I'll see you at the house. All right, got to let the boys loose. Say hi, Ruckus. Hi, Max. Tammy's mowing, and so she heading back in the house. But I'm going to be here for a while, getting the grain cart and stuff hooked up, so I'll let them loose. There we go. Door wouldn't want to open all the way. Oil and Bertha. Yeah, I got the wheels turned the wrong way. I turned the wheels so I could get the Mini out of there. Oh yeah, plenty. Come on. Got it. Start this thing up first. Let it warm up a little bit. I'll get the doors open and pull the Mini out. Both running. Purring like a kitten at a milk pail. tell you, I've said it before, but that dog has got his nose on him. He'll be running through the yard and just stop, flip around, and he'll smell something. It's comical at night when the lightning bugs are coming out. He smells her. He either smells or hears them coming out of the ground. And he tries to catch them. Actually, he catches quite a few. That's the scary part. Alright, let's get this little thing out of here. I guess I'm gonna get a suction cup mount for in here. Back this over here out of the way a little bit. We'll get Berth out and then we'll pull it back in there by the 970. Open the window up. A little bit of a breeze blowing now. It feels pretty good. Oh, don't chew on them. Them's mine. Alright, well, we'll get back. Well, I hope you can hear me alright. I'm editing this video up here in my crane at work, and it's getting pretty long, so I'm going to end this one here, and we'll have a part 2 on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.